How are you guys all doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing pretty well out there. Today's video, I wanted to go and talk about a new counter to nearly all the GLs besides, I'd say, Kylo's. This is with your own GL, Luke. And I know this is not going to be accessible to a lot of people out there, but this is mainly just for viewing purposes only. If you are able to use this in like arenas or GACs and whatnot, I think it's going to be a great one to use. But mainly for you guys out there who don't have this GL unlocked for Luke, just have a fun time watching this video because you can see a lot of damage output and it's just like a nuke pretty much. So this is actually brought to you by my good friend Vago. He does a lot of fun theory crafting out there. He's been known to do a lot of different stuff. He did a lot of stuff earlier with some more Jedi teams, especially with teams revolving around JKL and the Knight Luke. So, a lot of stuff that we're going to go into today, and I want to just going to show you the ability we're going to be using today that just one-shots them all, and that's going to be on the Master Luke's special called Efflux. And this thing does ridiculous amounts of damage in this video. And I guess in general, I mean, all the way around the table, it's going to be doing some massive, massive damage. So, it says here, you deal special damage to all enemies, so it's an AoE. Then you remove 20% TM from them and inflict ability block and breach for 2 turns. And then you deal 10% more damage and remove an additional 5% TM for each ally with Jedi Lessons or Legacy. So this is one you kind of want to spread out the lessons a bit earlier on. Get the Jedi's Will from JKL onto Master Luke for even more offense and more damage penetration. I think it's defense penetration. And you're doing some massive, massive damage with his little... he just goes, his little AoE, it's funny to see. So, we're going to show this right now. Let's go hop over. This is going to be, like I said, it's not going to be countering Kylo's, but it's going to be countering Rey's and also a mirror match Master Luke and the Emperor. So, let's go show you this one. This first one called the Jericho. And this is actually from, you know, the first Iron Man movie with Robert Downey Jr. This is, you know, in the first scene or whatever where he has the whole Jericho missile. It's pretty much the same thing. So, let's slow this down actually a little bit because he kind of sped us up a little bit. I want to slow it down. I want to really see the damage here. So, let's see. So, first things first. You're going to go, Shock T is going to be needed in here for her fast speed to give out the lessons to somebody else to speed up another character. And that's going to be usually to JKL. And that means JKL can give the heroes, rather, Jedi's Will to Master Luke for even more offense. Then you have JKR coming in here with the TM swap to JML. And now you do the big AoE. Look at that damage, guys. You know, it's just so fun to see. So one more time. You're going to do the increased cooldowns to whoever you kind of want to. Ideally, you'd want to do it to the fastest character. So in this case, this guy, so he doesn't get any linked off on the board. And then you have this on Shock T. Give it to Luke because with that little ability there, the Master Luke's special ability with his leadership, you give out that to a Jedi ally, and they give actually TM to that person. So I think it's 15% TM. So that means you have a fast shot going. Give that TM to Luke, making him go, giving out the Jedi's Will to Master Luke, making sure he has even more offense. And then now you get the Jedi's training from Hermit Yoda onto Master Luke, even more offense, which is 50%, plus 100% from the Jedi's Will, and then also the offense up and the CD up and the advantage. So there's so much offense here. So now you do the AoE before the Darth Revan goes, and you know, poof. They all go away. They all go away. It's so fun, guys. I love this counter. I know it's probably not ideal if you guys are going to want to use JKR and JKL somewhere else, but I think this is fun to just see and how it all works. You pretty much just one-shot teams, pretty much. Besides, of course, the GL. But, like, you know, thinking about this team, I think you could probably create a team that's the similar team with Master Luke and using probably a JKL here as well. And maybe not beating a GL per se, but perhaps beating a team, maybe a Darth Revan, or maybe pretty much any other team in the game that allows you to get up in front of the team and doing that big hits. But it's especially awesome to see this versus a Emperor team. So we have a couple. I want to show you actually one more Emperor team. So this is actually another variant he used without using JKR. So this is not with JKR. So if you wanted to, this could be actually a pretty good team if you needed to use this in a GAC. You can save JKR for a different team, and gas as well, because you're not using gas in any of these ones, right? So same thing. You want to kind of outspeed your guy. You probably want to actually mod your Master Luke to be pretty fast if possible. I actually have mine with a speed and potency set, so he goes out very, very fast. So now, same thing. We're going to be giving out the special, I forget what that one's called, onto Luke, rather, and then giving him TM, giving him the Jedi's Will onto Master Luke, onto hitting Darth Revan. And then you got the Hermit Yoda giving Master's Training as well. And then, yeah, you can use AoE Fear. That's okay. But the second he gets his AoE off, you're golden. You're so, so good. It's so fun to see as well. So I think what we got here, we got a CD down and an offense down, but you're going to be just fine anyways. So here's the AoE. We're going to see this damage right here in a second. Let's see if we're going to kill everybody or not. I think we will. I'm pretty sure we will here. Let's see this damage, though. Make him go away, Luke. Make him go away, baby. Boom, look at that. So, even if you have, you know, the CBM and the debuffs from Basilisk on Fallen and that fear even from the AoE fear from Darth Revan, you can still beat this team, guys. And this is with a Watt. You're not using the JKR, so this is a bit of a better team, I guess, with splitting up your teams for GAC and whatnot. But there you guys go. That is the last one. I'm not going to show this one with GMY because it's versus a slower Darth Revan. But I want to finish up with showing you guys this one. And like I said, the reason why it's not going to work versus a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is because of Hux. Hux stops the TM gain from everybody as long as he has advantage. So the start of the battle, from Shaak Ti giving out that TM to Luke, that's not going to happen, which means he's not going to go first. So it's not going to work as well. But you can still beat a Kylo without having to use this team. You're not going to have to worry about, you know, using all these crazy Jedi. You can actually, versus Kylos, I've been able to beat, I think, a Kylo with JML lead, GMY. Then I used a Barriss, actually, Jolie, and Old Ben. That can beat top tier Kylo. So that's pretty fun to see. So this is the last one I'll probably show you for today. This is versus a Rey Jedi team. And it's kind of the same stuff going on. Especially, or rather, instead of using the other increased AoE, or the increased cooldowns, we're going to be using the AoE first. So, now we're going to kind of just go their separate ways. You know what I think we did here is we kind of flipped the table here. We are using all the buffs rather onto gas rather than JML, but it's the same thing. They both can do AoEs. The whole idea here is just to do AoEs. Holy cow, look at that damage. It's just to do AoEs with all these extra crazy buffs. So you could have done this with the nuke for, I think it's the JKL lead, or I think the Bastille lead, I think is what the other one was. But pretty much the whole holy cow, I just love seeing this damage. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's fun. The whole premise of this video is not just JML doing big AoEs, but that's all fun in games, right? But it's really just about any AoEers doing any crazy damage with a Jedi, especially with Jedi's Will from holy cow, from JKL. He just killed a GK without critting, and he had, I think, protection and health still. I mean, it's crazy. It's so crazy. So, yeah, I mean, guys, I really do like the Jedi. I feel like they're a lot of fun. I know they are hard to split up in GACs and whatnot, but, I mean, if you can... Hang on, 1 sec. Just kill them. Yeah, there you go. Just say goodbye to the Rey. I mean, it's just so fun to see, guys. I really do like the Jedi. JML is a lot of fun to use. I love him a lot. I do not like the Emperor. I don't feel like he's that great of a character. And I feel like he's definitely by far the worst GL in the game at the moment. I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but he's just not the best. You know, for everything, you know, requirements and all. So, last AoE there. Boom, boom, boom. Down goes... down goes Rey, guys. And there you have it. This is now the fun JML Moab. That's what we're calling it here. It's Jericho. I like Jericho better. I think it's a more of a fun name. But yeah, a lot of fun here. I want to actually just share with you the lead and the ability you get. It's called Inherited Teachings. That's the ability that we're using on Shaak first to give it out to JKL. So you pretty much, the whole thing of this is giving out the buffs to JML. He goes with all the Jedi's Will, Master's Training, and offense up, all that sort of stuff. And then he just does his whole thing with his hand. They all go away. So it's fun. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like, share it around, and sub to not only my channel, but please sub to Vago's channel because he does a lot of fun theorycraft videos out there. And a huge shout out to him again for letting me share this for you and with you guys today. There is some more stuff I want to go over for this week in my channel of GAC, and also just some more things with Relic 8, so stay tuned for those videos, as well as my GAC streams will be happening Wednesdays, Fridays, and Monday mornings. So guys, feel free to check all those out. They're all on YouTube, so you don't have to go anywhere else for my content. Feel free to sub here if you guys would like to, and as well as Vago's channel as well. But without anything else going over for today, thanks for hanging out, guys, with me today, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.